At a time when heartbreaking news emerges from the capital of starvation deaths of children, it is heartening to also mark the good news of good work being done by politicians, bureaucrats, teachers, all joining hands to educate our children, to make basic education not just free, but also something that's great quality, that all of these people, these stakeholders in education and our children's future work together and also invest themselves in making a difference. Reality Check tonight is a fascinating story of change emanating in Kerala and Delhi, among other parts of the country. In Kerala, just 2 years ago, the government wanted to show it means business in improving schools. The enrollment numbers were falling, and so they got to work in 2016. What did they do? Well, they identified a school in each assembly constituency, and then they said this school was going to be developed as a center of excellence. So 149 such schools were identified to be developed. 5 crores fund was sanctioned for each school by the government, and what they decided was to have more English classes and in Malayalam medium schools. That's always, if you cover education, the big draw for people is the aspiration that their children should learn English. And so the Kerala government decided they were going to give people that, give it in the government schools. And 45,000 high-tech classrooms with laptops, projectors, internet were all provided for. And then, this is the most amazing thing, politicians across parties enrolled their children in government schools. And what was the result of this massive drive? Suddenly, the long trend of government school enrollments falling and the rush for private education was stemmed. However, substandard, all of this in places in other areas were arrested as well. For the first time in 25 years, since 1991, it seems to have the whole government school enrollment is up by 6.3%. This is very, very significant. Till now, the government school enrollment was falling. In 25 years, it went up by 6.3%. Not just that, the private and unaided schools, their enrollment went down by 8%. Now, this is not just true of Kerala, but such efforts are also apparently arresting the fall in places like Rajasthan. But something more amazing is happening in Kerala, where apart from the politicians as well, other people, that's bureaucrats, teachers, they're also testing out their efforts by putting their children into these schools as well. It's a new trend because now in Delhi, it's picked up as well. 2 Delhi MLAs, Gulab Singh and Amanatullah Khan, are following their example. So here's a special report by Sneha Merikoshi with inputs from Nimisha Jaiswal, and then we'll meet some of these politicians who are sending their children to government schools. This is totally unprecedented. Let's take a look at that.
13-year-old Gianna and her friends are only just getting used to the Manakad government school in Thiruvananthapuram.